Hey guys, welcome back to the Cheeky Bastards podcast, a podcast that's all about cricket and the banter that comes with it. So we have the rivalry between cities, basically, is what I can say because it has not been that good a rivalry. It's not MICSK, but hey, it's Dil Dilli this time for me. And I'm rooting for Delhi. I want them to win, and I know they can win.
Because they have
So
a lot of Australians in their team. Yes, sure.
I didn't notice that. Are there? Okay, I just do pro and cons of each team. So I thought,
Yeah,
yeah,
fuck
better
off.
balance and coaching some
Eh,
all that. No, obviously there's Ricky Ponting there, guys. Obviously there's Ricky Ponting there,
yes.
and like a kid who has loved to see him bash India out of the World Cup 2003, right? One of the biggest fans of him, right? So obviously, used to love Delhi also. Delhi was my second team last year also, but because of Warner, I was always in SRH. Now they have made it easy for me. Like the choice, they have made it very easy for me. Warner is there, Ponting is there, so I'm Delhi. And in a very strange turn of events, Mr. CSK had to support MI today because we were looking for someone who can take MI, defend MI, but it's
Basically,
always
I'm a person who supports the champions.
there
Uh,
is a term for that. Let me check what it's called. Hypocrite. It's a hypocrite. So yeah.
yeah, because
Uh,
I was supporting Punjab last time.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
In the last episode, you're supporting Punjab. Sorry, that will be posted next. So yeah, in the next episode, you'll be supporting Punjab. So you are a
Yeah.
future hypocrite. All right, let's see. I'll start from you, Adi. What do you think of MI's lineup this year?
This year.
This
I'll
year's
share
lineup.
my screen to,
Hmm.
let's have the squad in front of us.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Can you see it? The
Yeah.
teams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is obviously the MI that we had since 2015 to 2021. That was one of the best T20 teams that we have ever
In the
seen
world. In the
in the
world.
world. Like
Hmm.
it was so strong that it could have beaten actually any international team, right? If you
Basically,
give
any
them a
T20 team you can put together, this team could have beaten it for sure.
yeah. So it is difficult or to be honest, impossible to recreate the same thing because everybody is going to go for your players, right? They bought Ishan Kishan, but he was the high, costliest player in this IPL, 15.25 crores. Everyone there retained at a very high cost, and of course they cannot recreate the same team that they had. So what
Obviously.
they have is possibly second string MI side, if I can say that. Still good enough, good enough. They have a good captain. They have a good coaching setup to be the champions yet again. That's what I see. The problem is spin. Not exactly a very good spinner by their side, but with all the matches scheduled in Mumbai or Pune, I think they can cope up with that.
So see, this is what I think. This would more or less, for me at least. So I'll tell you, obviously, a Ponting fan. So I'll give Ponting all the credit for what MI has done, right?
Well done. There was a crying in a corner.
you know no, so Ponting did select a lot of the big MI team, the world dominating MI team, as we were discussing.
Yeah.
Ponting was a selector and coach for almost all of them, I'll say. Right. So, not to take credit away, but Rohit Sharma did well. Obviously, we know him as a tactician. I'm not going to take that away from him. But this would tell us that hey, even without that team, right? And I'll say a statement. I know for people who have been watching us or listening to us, they'll know the statement is coming. Even if having Unatkar in team, he's able to win matches, right?
That
then
matter.
then that means he's a very good captain, and that's what I think. This year it'll be that is what will define this year. Can you go to the Let's go to the probable 11, right? Let's
Oh,
see
problem
that.
already. Yeah.
Yeah. So why I'm going that I'll tell you, right? Because if you I'll start with the weak point, right? Which would be bowling. Now it sounds strange that I'm calling MI's bowling weak point because see, batting they have covered.
Yeah. A lot.
Batting they have covered. Bowling, if you have to look at Arjun Tendulkar as one of the backups, right? That's bad, right?
Yeah.
And Unatkat in your first 11, right? So I want to know from you, what do you think of the bowling attack? And this year again, no,
No,
knowing the
without
fact that
Archer.
Archer, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
say, like, without Archer.
Yeah. Without Archer, I think yes, spin is their proper weakness. There's no doubt about it.
Yep.
But I believe if you have seen the match between Chennai and KKR, which happened yesterday,
Yeah.
what they did is that they utilized Umesh Yadav very well. That bowl him in the power play, 1 over in the middle play and middle overs, and you are done. We don't want to depend on you for the death over.
Yeah.
That is something Unadkat sent as well. You give him the power play overs. No, really, because in the Mumbai conditions, you give him the power play overs and maybe 1 over in the middle over. But because if you are going to give a death over, he's going to go for 24 or 25 runs, and the whole equation gets out of hand. So give him 3 overs in the power play and 1 over in the middle section, and he's still a very good Indian bowler. I'll say that. A lot depends on the captain and the field settings things as well. Like imagine Unadkat was playing under Sanju Samson, and now he's playing under Rohit
Yeah.
Sharma with a brilliant
Yeah.
coaching setup.
Light and
I
day.
think he's
Light
going
and
to be
day.
very good.
There's a light and day difference, man. Like from going from Sanju Samsung and Rohit Sharma. It's not a comment on their colors at all, but skin color. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying,
Neither
it's
on their fitness.
yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. See, you brought it back.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, obviously I understand that. But see, it's not good. I don't believe him at all.
And you
So
believed in Umesh Yadav.
moving on. Rest of the bowling. What do
No,
you think,
that's what I'm
Mushfiq?
saying. That Unadkat has not been a best option. But players who are good red ball bowlers, you need to utilize them in the front overs.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
expect them to bowl cutters and slower ones in the death over, they won't do that,
Okay,
and
here's
they'll
the
get hit
question.
for runs.
Here's the question. MI has always won, the power plays battle.
Yeah,
Usually they've won the power play battle, and they've always won the death bowling. Great.
yeah. The
Like you,
problem is middle overs. Yeah,
so now just having Bumrah, and we all know Archer is not available. Archer is available for the next season, so that's not an option. What can be done? Like I don't see another option, right? Whatever you have team that you have made,
yeah.
that is it. I don't see another option. Sorry.
No, without any doubt, the middle overs is going to be a problem for MI. Like Pollard, Tim David, Sams, all of these
Hmm.
are options, not good enough to compensate. Maybe you can play Mayank Markande, but again, he had played for Mumbai, done decent. But that's the thing that when you are a newcomer, it's easy. It's easy to fool the batsman. But once you have been opened out, people have done enough research, so we're not going to be a threat for anyone in that
Fair
case.
enough. Fair enough.
So
Varun Chakravarti case in point.
yeah,
Uh,
the problem is going to be the spin department, is what I feel.
Definitely. The spin is missing, dude. Spin is missing big time. And if you think Murugan Ashwin is going to cover that, you're delusional. You're delusional as fuck. Okay. I want to discuss the overall team that you've made. I'll give it 9 out of 11. I'll tell you why. And the
Yeah.
rating is just because of the players. Okay. So
Yes.
I would have put, because you have put three foreign players back to back,
Yeah.
right? A- and there are no others. What I would have done is, and I'm pretty sure that's going to happen also today.
Okay.
One of Baby AB, right? I forgot the name also at this point. I'm just
Yeah.
calling him Baby AB,
Uh,
right? So one of Baby AB or Riley Meredith would be in, is what I think, right? Because see, I know you have your reservations against
no,
Riley
no, I
Meredith,
totally understand.
yeah, but Unadkat and Mayank Markande with Bumrah is as
Criminal.
non-threatening, yeah, as non-threatening as it can be. It'll be more pressure on Bumrah,
Yeah,
and
which you
batsmen,
don't want right now.
yeah, and batsmen will be confident. Like, okay, I'll not go for any six hit on you, or I'll not try to hit you off very, and I'll just wait for Unat Kutch and Markande's over to hit it out of the park, or go for my boundary shots.
Yeah, that's actually a very fair point. So what I feel right now is, I think the Tim David is a spin bowling option, right?
Yeah,
And these days Pollard is off spinner as well. If you've seen
yeah,
some
yeah,
of the videos,
yeah, yeah.
then having Sam's at number 7 is good enough for me. What I think, what you
Mm-hmm.
can do is remove probably Morgan Ashwin and play Riley Meredith as his place, because Riley can be used in middle overs as well, and maybe 1 over in the power play along with I don't know, Sam's and Mumra maybe.
Fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
yeah, that's one change I'll make. For Baby AB, I'm not sure where can we place, because he's good. He has been good, but from what I've
Tilak.
been hearing,
Mhm.
Tilak Verma has touted as the next number 4 for Mumbai. They have,
In that case, then I'll not play him. Then
yeah,
because see, Tim David is a known person. People who don't know about him, Tim David is in the form of his life. I don't know how the fuck did I get them so cheap, right?
it's not
Anyways,
cheap actually. He's costlier than Warner.
Okay, fuck you, first of all.
Yeah. And they have
Okay.
played enough money for Tilak Verma as well. You can see
Hmm.
1.7 crores is not a small amount, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Coming back to the team, right? 9 out of 11. I'll say now that you've made the changes that you're saying, I'll say, yep, fair. That team should play. I think.
I have always done 10 out of 11.
Okay, fair. This was 10 out of 11. My bad.
Yeah.
Baby was not 10. I
Uh,
would just put Riley Meredith in, I guess, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
that makes a much better team, no doubt.
fair
And
enough.
but it all also done is that for the next year, MI will have a much better bowling attack. Spin
Bro,
will still be a problem. You cannot deny that.
bro. Spin would not even be in contention, by the way. Like, they
Yeah.
don't even need a spinner. If you have Archer and Bumrah bowling the first four in the last 4 overs, whatever the fuck happens in the next 12, I don't even care. I like, yeah, do whatever you want.
Oh man.
All right. Batting, very strong.
Yep,
Very, very
still
strong.
strong. Like
People,
they have their best top three.
I've
They have,
seen. I was seeing Crick Buzzers and ESPN Crick Info's videos and all of that. They are saying that this time the overall 11 is not that strong. I'm like, are you stupid? Bowling,
they
I
are
understand.
okay.
Batting is too strong. Tim David is, as I said, is in form of his life. Pollard has done their job forever. They have retained the top three that they wanted, right? The
Yeah.
dominating top three: Sharma, Ishan, Sky. Just Tilak is the only person in the batting who is, not known. And but if you say that he's being touted as the next number four, period, then in that case, yeah, this is very strong, Seven.
Actually, I think Mumbai should have gone for like it's a old. I'm like I'm already too late, but they should have gone for Saurav Tiwari again. He would have been the right choice. He has already done, like he's into the mix. He would not have
I'll
been costly.
say, I'll say,
Yeah.
I'll agree
So
with you because when Rohit Sharma was not playing and he was playing on his behalf, he did very well, right?
even in the recent, like I remember Ishan Kishan was out for some reason,
Yes,
and
yes.
then at number four he did the job again.
He's a very
Yeah.
good IPL player again, guys. You have to keep this in mind. It's IPL. Okay, enough about MI. Bring my team up, right?
Okay. End of
So,
slide. Sorry.
guys, it's Dil Dilli this time. I know I fucked this up, but yeah,
That's so, like
right. Yeah. This
how
looks
do we
like
how
yeah,
do we
Dil Dilli basically. That's what I'm saying, right?
yeah.
So it's actually Dil Australia, but I can't say that. So Dil Dilli this time around. Let's directly come to I'm aware of all the stats, so we can come directly to the 11,
Okay.
probable 11, right? Obviously, if we are discussing the teams, first thing I'll say is they got Warner, Marsh. Okay, I think we'll have to go back, right? Sorry for that, but I think they got Warner, Mitchell, Marsh.
Yeah.
Warner at 6.25 steal, Marsh at 6.5 steal if he's playing, right?
Yeah.
Thakur at 10 is also a steal,
Fizz
right?
at two.
Fizz at 2 is
Two.
I can't even, Not J retained at 6.5.
Uh,
Amazing. You know, uh, Tim Surfeit, 0.5. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? Khalil Ahmed, okay, fine. I get it. Right. I get
yeah.
it. But Ngidi at 0.5 is very good. I know obviously he's not Rabada. Right. In
Yeah.
T20, Ngidi and Rabada are two entirely different players. In test, you can, pitch them up together. But man, some of the players, like other than I'll say Khalil, the
And
players that
Kuldeep
they have
Yadav as well,
bat.
please. Kuldeep
Sorry,
Yadav.
I'm going there. Kuldeep Yadav at 2, right? Yash Dhul at 0.5. Dude, Yash Dhul was the most, like everybody was just saying his name before the auction and nobody went for him. It's like, I don't even understand what happened there. So, all the players that they're in, other than I'll say Khalil again, right,
Yep.
are all steals.
Yep. I agree on that.
Okay,
They have
let's
very
come.
good pace
Mhm.
backups, like everything. We'll let's come to that
Let's
phase.
come to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with pace because we started like bowling because we started with the bowling for MI,
Yeah.
right? Akshar Patel, I don't rate him very high as a T20 bowler, but still, you retained him. Ponting would have seen something in him,
Yeah.
right? But he saw something in Krunal also, so I don't know. Thakur, I think it's more batting, right? Thakur is excellent. Thakur is
Yeah.
excellent, right? Fizz and Notcha for this year, I think it's good, right? Like I'm just
Any
asking.
day.
This is good.
See, in power plays, you're going to have Thakur and Nokia, right,
Uh
for
huh.
4 overs.
Uh huh. Uh
In
huh.
middle overs, you have Nokia, Thakur, and sorry, Fizz and Thakur
Fizz
in
and
middle overs.
Thakur. Yeah.
And in death over, you have Fizz and Nokia
Nokia.
again. So, I mean, your pace bowling cannot be any better,
That's what
right?
I'm saying. Like, Rishabh Pant doesn't even have to decide anything, right? Ponting would just tell him like, "This is what we just discussed, right? This is the bowling. Go do that, right?" It's a no-brainer. And I know a lot of people told me this, that okay, Kuldeep is not a steal because he's not in form. Guys, you have not seen that. We have not seen that. Kuldeep has not seen that. Nobody has seen that. Right? We don't know how he's
Because
performing.
it
So
depends a lot on the coaching setup and the kind
yeah.
of management that you get and how you perform. If
Hmm.
he's going to get good support from the management, that okay, you can have 7 or 8 bad matches, we are still going to support you because we have enough players, or the other footballers are going to do the job. Even if you go for runs and some matches, that's okay, we'll cover it up. That kind of backup, if Ponting provides him, he's going to be a big player for Delhi. I would say big player.
And one other thing, I think I'll give you 11 on 11 on this one. Actually, I was going to give you 10 because of Yash Tool. I think they would go. Just a hint, like it's just a feeling from my side that Ponting might go for Yashdul over Sarfaraz for the
Okay.
first match, for the first 2 matches. Feel him out, see if he's capable of playing there. If not, then they can bring Sarfaraz in.
Yeah, in fact, obviously that's a good thing. What I've seen, why I went with Safraz is because we have known him as a finisher kind of player
Fair
who goes
enough.
for 7 or 8 balls just enough, and 15, 16 run. He'll do decent kind of job. You have Powell to hit it hard if you want. And then you look at the backups, man. Look at them. Mandeep Singh is a proper good domestic batsman. Team
Proper
Safet,
batch. Yep.
right? I don't need to explain. Lalit Yadav did a decent job, not very
Decent,
well.
not good.
KS
Bharat
Bharat is a
is,
very good option for
yeah,
a punt on some days.
replacement. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know much about Ripple Patel, but Vicky Otswal did well in the Under 19 World Cup.
Nagarkoti is a very good
Very
replacement.
good replacement. Ngidi, I don't need to talk about.
Very good
And then you have
replacement.
another left arm pacer in Safari.
Yes. Indian left.
Two left arm
Two left hand
pacer.
replacement. It, so it was not a bad statement to say that Delhi probably did the best job at getting a team in the
Yeah.
auction, right?
And still, they're not exactly talked about enough about I feel. That's
I
happened.
think, see, I'll be honest, Krigbus and all these panels, even the panelists that they bring in, have some kind of bias towards CSK and MI. I'll be honest, right? So this,
Understandable, man. You have to.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but that's why this doesn't get talked about. That's what I'm saying. All right,
But
enough about
another
that.
point is
Yeah, sorry.
another point
Hmm.
that in the first match they're not going to have Warner, Marsh, Fizz, and Nokia. At least these from what I know.
Yep, yep,
So
yep.
that's
So
the challenge. That what do you present in the first?
before that, let me start strong, right? Just
Sure.
look at that batting, dude. Like full strength batting. Just look at it. Shaw, Warner. Like I have a smile on my face.
I can
Mitchell
agree. I can
Marsh,
do that.
Rishabh. Like which one of the top four is the bowler going to say, okay, ye nahi marega? Like basically, which one is it? Like Shaw,
Sir,
Warner, Mitchell Marsh, Pant, and Sarfaraz. Sorry, top five, and
it's a for us
Powell.
will say I will maybe marega.
Sarfaraz and Powell, dude. Like it's 6 batsmen who just know how to hit it, right? It's just that.
And another thing is that Pant can come at number 6 as well. Powell can go up. They have
Up
that
as well,
flexibility.
yeah. Sarfaraz can do that as well. Mitchell Marsh has proven to be like Mitchell Marsh has also done that. Like we
Yeah.
know him from the World Cup. People know him from the World Cup, but he has been playing for us still in all of those positions. Only Shaw and Warner at top is decided. So yeah,
Yeah.
very strong team. Very strong team. Not that that's not the reason why I was supporting it. Oh, sorry. I okay. No. Shit. Cat.
Honesty.
The cat is out of the bag. Okay. No. But let's see what the team would be like today. That's what I wanted to go to.
Yeah. So what I think is that Shaw will definitely play, obviously,
Tim
and along
Surfer.
with him, Tips of it will play.
Yep.
Just to be clear, the spelling is wrong. Please don't
I
mind.
know.
Yeah.
That's what
So that has happened. And number 3, I'm not sure as to who is going to play.
I think you can play Yash.
Yash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Very bad joke. Pant, Surfaraz then plays, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. Powell is available.
Powell is available from what I remember.
Okay. So Powell will play.
Yeah.
Akshar, Thakur. And I think if both Fizz and Nokia is not available, right?
I think all 3 of these are not
Okay.
available
All
from
three
what
of
I
these
have
are
heard.
not available. Then it will be
Yeah.
a pure Indian. See, that's what all these players are not available. Still, I'll tell you the bowling, right? It's Akshar
Thakur.
Thakur,
Yeah.
Sakriya Khalil Kuldeep. It's not bad.
And
Not
yeah,
bad.
Akshay Thakur. Yeah, right. Absolutely.
So
Any day good enough. And you already have options in Lalit Yadav if you want a batsman who can give you some
fair
overs.
enough.
Like instead of, I don't know, just giving you option that Yash Dhul, they can play a Lalit Yadav, or instead of Sarfaraz, they can play Lalit Yadav.
For the
They
extra
want a
bowling
6 bowling
option.
option.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Simple
So
question. to you.
Yeah.
Simple question to you. Because see, I'm the biased one here. I'll obviously say Delhi. So you decide. Looking at the current lineups, right? This is the full strength lineup. Looking at the current lineup, both MI and Delhi are not at their full strength at this point, and MI will not be full strength for the entire season, right?
Yeah.
So looking at that, give me the prediction for today.
Yeah. See, looking at the history, the template, the current 11,
Mhm.
everything. Like I cannot think of one factor by which I can say that no, MI will win the first match. I don't see any reason. Like history against them,
Fair
team
enough.
against them,
Fair
11
enough.
against them. Why will they win?
Hey, you never know, but fine.
Yeah.
So okay,
Very easy and
yeah,
understandable prediction as to why Delhi Capitals are the favorites to win the match, and
awesome.
probably IPL as well.
Yay! Okay, no. So yeah, before before I close, I just want to brag about something. I was right about the match yesterday.
Uh,
I told you. I told you. I told all of you.
yep,
So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. I said it 3 times because there are 3 episodes out now. Hey, thanks for watching. We're loving this, by the way. What? It was a good joke,
that's
better than yours, right? And we'll meet you
that's what she said.
tomorrow. Tomorrow for the next episode. Bye bye.